let's get this going correctly. All right. Two things. Okay, I had got injured. I resetted it. Okay, something happened with my power, and I was mad, so I had to come back in. The third one is actually three things. The third one is Chad Cool is with New York. He was with our squad. What the fuck did they when did they trade Chad Cool? You know what I'm saying? When? Anyway, yeah, I think that's how we got that other dude. That has to be, man. That has to be completed. All trade Cubs. Let's see. We were Nick. Told you, bruh. Look at that. Acquired Nick Williams from the Mets for starting pitcher Chad Cool and Juan Guillermo, you know, whatever his name is, bro. That's some shit like, who the fuck is Chad? I mean, who the hell is Nick Williams? I'm like, who the fuck is Nick Williams? Should we go with defense, bro? Let's raise the defense, man. They're like, who the hell is Nick Williams? I mean, he, you know, lead the team in stolen bases and shit.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Nigga, he got like 17 home runs with an 85 overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. Ooh, look at that. 10 losses in a row, bro. $38 home runs, 102 RBIs. So what's that? 50, 60, 70? I got over 100 RBIs. No, oh, no. I got 98 home runs, bro. 98. I got 98 home runs. Because I'm sitting there like, I know that got to be a milestone when you hit 100 home runs.
From one of the crown jewels of the
let's
sport.
see what the weather is. 10 miles an hour.
Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs.
All right, let's get it, man.
Evan Rankin gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
That's the third straight time, like, from what happened with the first thing, the second one, and this one right here. The lead-up guy got a hit right up the middle.
Somewhere, that one right up the middle.
The hell?
Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle.
Oh my God, man.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee.
I just hope we
digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
We can't lose. This is a 4-game series, though. We can't lose this.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Almora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Yeah, the ball.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know where. Shit, and I still saw it early. Look at that.
Here's a high pop-up. Rosado will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Alberto Montes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dude, we cannot lose to this team, bro.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop is after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On
bro,
down to the bottom of the second.
Runs,
the Mets.
bro. 4 hits
Next up
already,
for New York,
man.
Tomas Nido. He
Damn,
reached on a single in his first try. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Oh my gosh, dude. This can't be
Sometimes
happening.
you gotta tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out, throw that shutdown inning up, and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. To his right.
Oh.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Fuck, man.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Williams. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Kendrick Rose. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitching.
I had an RBI
Bishop
chance, bro.
patrolling center makes the play.
I had an
Ready
RBI
for
chance,
another shot
man.
now. King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Damn.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Kendrick Rose.
Man.
He flew out in his last at bat. lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly. Stepping in and ready for another shot. King Bishop 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
0-1 the count. Almora stands at first with 1 out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. So 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Alberto Montes. Line toward right center. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the set.
We can't lose to them, bro.
Cubs 4-hole hitter, King Bishop 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on.
We about to lose to these niggas, man.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Not good.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in.
I didn't even.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams.
Bro, we need a home run. We need a gapper. We need something.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. The fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Phillips is there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big. Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they've broken that bad habit for a long time to come.
We weren't supposed to lose none of these games to these dudes, man.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago tonight.
Disappointed, man. I'm disappointed, though.
Digging in, Alberto Montes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
What's the weather like?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Well, talk about starting the game. The next Cub up, King Bishop. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rosario is there. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bishop waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So in now for Chicago. King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
I don't understand why I swung it. Come on, man.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Oh, dude. It's the fucking Mets, man. Shit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bishop has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out. Digging in once again, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Phillips ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
What that shit? Damn.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 26
I'm still mad we
for
lost
him on
the
the
first
season
game.
as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Look where that pitch was. Man, because I knew he was going to
Pitch
throw
on
it
the
there.
way. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held
See what
off.
I'm saying?
It's ball 1.
No, that's a little mid. Let's go strike.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
I need to get back over 340, man. I need to get back over 340.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
All right, so I caught that one for a foul. I ain't going to swing.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning.
I'll take that, bro.
Wow,
Thanks.
you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1. They're on top 7-2.
Leading off with a bat, second baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alberto Montes. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in to start the 9th, George Rosado, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Bishop is under it, 1 away. Into the box, Brett Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock. Yeah,
series is tied 1-1 from 4 games. It's a 4-game series.
He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
I went 1 for 3
ends at a 7-2 finish. The Cubbies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Philip Hart earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from
4 miles an hour
beautiful
going
Wrigley
out.
Field. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Mets
So
and the Chicago Cubs.
We should already be.
It's baseball.
60.
It's the.
I mean, I really do believe that we should be like in the 70s, man.
Gets
But we
the
went
ball
on
in
that.
game 3 of the series. Dan
losing
Plesac,
streak.
what's the word on him?
Wow,
Back
talk about a
when we
number
played
that
against the
jumps
St.
out
Louis
at you.
Cardinals,
This guy's
man, and
whip, which is walks to hits
I
to innings
think
pitch,
we had
is
one
less
like
than 1
2 and
coming
9.
into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That
man.
tells me one
Oh,
thing.
we won a
Not
hell
only
of a
is his
motherfucking
stuff good,
streak,
but he
losing
wipes people
streak.
out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Let's score. We scored. All right. Who's that on base?
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field.
Damn. Really?
Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out
Who's
number
batting that?
1.
Third.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. He went deep in the contest last night. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Dad, I'll tell you.
Now to the plate, King. Bishop, he flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Nimmo is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Ah, man.
At the plate, King. Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away.
Damn, that's that hanging. Man, what did I do with that early? Whew, oh my gosh, that's that hanging curveball I swung early on.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Damn.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Gronica at second. Russell on at first with nobody
Right there,
out.
look at that.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Change it. That ball looked faster than change it.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys
Oh,
that they
come on,
really
man.
rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset
Yeah,
with
he
the
didn't
sac
go to
fly.
third.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Ready now, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
King Bishop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's going to get down out there. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more. Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Williams going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was
striding in, King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
Oh my God.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
They are up 8-6.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Wow. I just missed that.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off.
I just missed that.
2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
I see you, bro. Trying to get you.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
You see what I'm saying? Like man.
Here's the 2-1 home. Now a
Why is he bunting?
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side.
Dog?
2 out here in the ninth.
Tell me. Like Mama, I said to you.
Stands at second with 2 gone.
Why? Dude, explain to me, why did Contreras bunt? Why?
Ground ball right side. Scope dives. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Oh my God,
hey, how about
dude.
that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Mets used a huge 8th inning to help
We're
secure
not a
the
good
win.
team, bro.
Kazuhito Saito earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Craig Riddick hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign.
We're not a good
so that
squad,
just about
man.
does it.
I'm
For
so
Mark
sorry,
DeRosa,
dude.
Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show18.com. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job all year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they did come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1. Now at the plate, Eric Shaw. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 2-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Brett Phillips will bat next. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Bishop facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go. In now, Jonathan Scope.
Bro, we
He got on
cannot
top of
lose.
one and was a ground out victim
We cannot
last
lose
time.
this series, homie. 3-1 to the Mets, man. Come on, man.
Line toward right center.
Get there.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. So here's the cleanup hitter. King Bishop comes into this at bat for 1 in the ballgame.
I should have went on that pitch. The number 2, I should have went to left
field. They're only
field.
down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rosado has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Las Vegas 51s. Wow.
Ready for another chance? King
Las Vegas
Bishop.
51s
It's
is
been
the
an
Mets,
over
yeah.
2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning start.
Oh, gosh, bro.
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop 0 for 3 to this point.
Damn, man.
not
To
his
the
game
Mets,
so far.
bro.
He's such a
To
good
the
hitter. We are kind of
fucking
expecting him to
Mets,
pick up
homie.
2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
We lost
the
this
8th inning now,
series,
a
man.
5-2 ball game.
Well, we're looking to lose.
In
He got him.
Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
To the Mets, homie. This is exactly what happened with us when we played against St. Louis.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Count even at 2-2.
Unbelievable.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get in a field down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo.
See, that's what I'm saying.
This could be a real make-or-break
He's
situation
what?
at
He's
this
the
point.
3 home run, 2
Yeah,
singles.
that at least scoring 1 run in this
Why,
inning
look,
is so
he's
important.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Possibly
Why
get
he
back
strike
into
out
this
and do
thing.
some little
Baseball
pop-up,
doesn't have a clock,
bitch-ass pop-up?
but you only have 27 outs to work with. There
Told you, bro.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that
Oh
will
my
do it.
gosh, dog.
The Cubs.
Well, maybe
You
a
lost
little bit
to
of
the
a
Mets
problem is they had to wind up going to
3-1
that
in
bullpen
this
quite a
series,
bit.
man.
5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-3.
They
the
came
final
into
score
this
in
series,
this
they
afternoon's
had
game.
lost
The
10
New York
in a
Mets
row.
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
They came into the series, they had lost 10. They was on a 10-game losing streak. They played us 3-1 in the series, dog. Unbelievable, dog. Who we got next? We got Cleveland, Miami 4, Washington. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. Hold on. I'll be done. You know, I feel really bad, bro. You know, I really do. We lost to the Mets 3-1 in the series.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years.
It ain't about to be like that.
Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
That's Scanners. Who did you say you were again? That's fucked up. Well, back to... Damn, they dropped me to 7th, bro. Like, why am I getting moved like this? Who the fuck is Nate, bro? They making moves. I'm batting 336, man. I need to get back to over 340, man. I need to get back to over 340. I haven't played here. I haven't played Cleveland.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between.
Let's get it going. I got potatoes.
California
I'm gonna just do these 2 games, man, and then
what's the word on it?
I'm gonna end this
We're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
What's the weather like?
Well, as we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Rico has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
I'm struggling.
Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one,
I feel it,
you
bro.
can't
I'm
get
like,
complacent
I'm
and get
struggling.
lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bauer sets his sights. 1-0 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Almanza. 1 down.
Yeah, I'm struggling, bro. I feel it, man. Oh my gosh.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Hit it hard,
You
but
see I'm
lined
struggling?
out
We
in
got
his
4
first
runs.
at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bishop has it in his sights, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Digging in to try it again, King Bishop. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man. Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Contreras on third. Rizzo on second. Williams at first. 2 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Dribble to the right side.
Oh my God.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and striding into the box, Francisco Mejia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Digging in once again, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Unbelievable.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Wow.
Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Dominique Almanza. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
So you see how I went 0 for 4 whatever,
paper and reality, those
and
are 2 different things.
we
They
scored
pulled
9
away
runs.
and never looked back. How about to a tune of
Yeah.
a 9-run
That's
victory?
that bullshit.
9-0
That's that
shutout
bullshit.
final in this
I went
ball
0 for
game.
4. Now if I
Chicago
would've went 3
with
for
the division
4,
leading 60
4 for 4,
win this year. Evan Rankin.
we probably would have scored 3 runs. and might have even lost.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Danny Salazar will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Bishop has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the strike. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop, having a very
I have
nice
to start
year,
going.
currently
I have to
second
start
in the
going to
NL
left
batting
field.
chase. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Rizzo is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
How did he know that the ball was going to go that way?
So in now for Chicago, Nate Boovie took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Smoke toward third. Cisneros is there. Throw gets him 2 down.
But you see how I'm on first? I mean, I'm on second base. No, I'm not going to. No one is going to draw me in.
The 1-2. This is line to left.
Okay.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch.
Wow.
What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Bishop, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 runs,
Too late.
4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Bad pitch. Bad pitch. Yeah, bad. That was bad.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Good pitch.
And he held up
Good
in
pitch.
time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Good pitch.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing,
Yeah,
but I'm
that was a good pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Standing in, King Bishop, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. King Bishop has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
100 home runs in my 3rd season. Yeah.
King. Bishop will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
That's what I needed to do in the New York series, bro.
From the stretch. Here's a swing and oh man.
Yeah, baby.
Way out of here.
Caught that bitch, boy. I waited just a half a second. I caught that motherfucker, man.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as they pile on. It's
like
now 6-0.
A couple series ago.
Well, there's an old
I've
saying
done that
the harder
quite a
you
few
throw,
times.
the farther it
Hit a
goes.
home run left
How
and
about
right.
this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
I'm gonna put it at the top of that.
Striding in once again, King. Bishop, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that.
Oh my God, bro!
No doubt, home run.
I just caught fire after that slump, homie. If you're watching this, boy, have you seen somebody do that?
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
In a row, homie. I've never hit 3 home runs in a row in any fucking game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
You saw it first, bro. 3 straight home runs, and the 3rd one, a grand. Come on.
Now batting, Dominique Almanza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Rico leads off
And that's
second
how it
with
is in
nobody
baseball.
out.
That's how it is in baseball.
High and deep to center field. Bishop going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score.
12-0.
The Cubs played in an even dozen
9
runs
RBIs.
to come out on top today.
I think the most I ever had was 7
on the season. So that's
it
it for us this
2
afternoon.
home runs, 7
Mark DeRosa,
RBIs.
Dan Plesac, and our
And
entire
I think
crew.
I
I'm
went
Matt Vasgersian.
3
You've been
for
watching
5.
MLB The Show. For more, log on to
This is basically the best game.
theshownation.com.
This is the best game I ever had. 4 for 5, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Yeah. It's gonna be a while before I see something like that again. Now, you saw that first, bro. You saw it first. The first one was right-handed, and the last 2 was left-handed. You can't tell me that was bomb. I don't give a fuck if that was real or not. You can't tell me what you saw. If you was actually watching it, wasn't dope, bro. You can't tell me that wasn't lit, man. 3 home runs in a row with a grand slam. You saw. Come on, man. Show some love over here, man. Okay, let's see where we at. 340. I got up to 339, so I'm 2nd in the batting race. I'm 3rd in home runs. I'm 1st in the RBIs. So we still got a chance, man. We still got a chance to do the Triple Crown, man. It's just I'm gonna have to have more games like that. You know, more games where I hit 2, 3 home runs and shit like that. And Damn, I'm first in doubles. 6 in hits. Man, I might, you think I'll be able to get 200 hits? I think that's a hell of an achievement. 200 hits. Man. Yeah. Alright, so where we at? Let's see what the standings looking like. So we only got a 3.5 game lead over Milwaukee. We won 2 in a row. Let's go to the calendar real quick. Alright, so we started off, we sort of kind of ended July okay. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We ended 8 and 4. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, then we started August at Miami and Washington. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I know they 44 and 67, and they probably gonna even be worse by the time we get to them. But Cincinnati series and St. Louis series is going to determine a lot for us, bro. It's going to determine a lot for us, because if we struggling here and we get here, for some reason, do Cincinnati and St. Louis play us tough? New York Mets, we should have lost, but this is gonna be key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, and right here again, yeah. All right, this 10-game stretch. Cincinnati, St. Louis, Cincinnati again. 10-game stretch is gonna be key. So remember that. Remember that, y'all. All right, we starting August 1st. Miami. Anyway, man, it's your boy Lasso, and I'm out, man. I'm probably gonna end up getting on this shit again after I eat. I'm starving like a motherfucker now. Anyway, if you was watching this stream, you've seen 3 home runs in a row. You've seen a home run from the right side, a home run from the left side, and you've seen a grand slam. You've seen me driving 9 RBIs. That's off the chain. If my season ended right now, a lot of people don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? But at 339, 29 home runs, 92 RBIs, that is some folks' full season right there. Full season, you know what I'm saying? So we still got all of August, all of September. So we got 2 months, bro. So it's 31. So you take away 28 games here and 26 games here. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's 29. All right. 26 games there. I could be wrong. We ain't about to count that shit. But we know for sure we got 28, 26, and 27. Matter of fact, yeah. That's 7, 14, that's 13. Alright, that'd have been 21, 20. And that would have been 28. Take away that. Okay, yeah. 27. Oh, that's wrong. Anyway. Y'all probably ain't even watching this shit. Yo, it's 4 motherfuckers watching this shit. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all ain't telling me y'all watching, bruh. Y'all got me just sitting here making myself look stupid. Come on, man. I know it's late. I know it's late. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoy the gameplay. I really do. Anyway, man, it's your boy Lasso, and I'm out.